star seed out there. You have to clear with.
Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Evergreen TV. Yeah, it's Kevin again. If this is your first time, I say welcome to my channel. This channel is for positive minded people. This channel is to help you build your character, find yourself, know who you are. This channel is also for manifesting. Manifest that your dream house, your dream car, your dream home, your dream relationship, your dream life that you are designed for. So on this video, I'm going to be talking about the self. So I always say find yourself. A lot of people don't really know themselves, and some people have this belief that there's no self to look for, there's no self to find. So this video, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to let people understand that there's a self to find. That self is not built already. It's just you picking up some character, some behavior, molding it, fixing it up, creating a personality and creating a self. That is you creating someone and creating a character. Then you know who you are. So you knowing you are is finding yourself. So I'm going to explain this finding yourself. I've talked about this in one of my videos, but this I'm going to break it down. I'm going to discuss. I'm going to let you guys know what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to explain when I say find yourself. Like, really, let's go back to the beginning. We have to go to the beginning of everything before I start explaining. So we have to go back so that you can understand what I'm trying to explain. When I say go back, I mean going back to when you were born, when you were growing up. Like, if you really want to find yourself, you have to really go back. So the first 6 years of your life, that is the data period. That time of your life, you are programming yourself. Your brain, your mind is programming. That is a program time. The first 6 years of your life is all about programming. You are learning from your dad. You are learning from your mom. You are programming. You are taking some programs from your dad. You are taking some programs from your mom. You are taking programs from people around you, your neighbors, people you see. That is your programming time, because that is the time of programming, your first 6 years. So every habit you have, if you are lying, if you know how to lie, you learned that when you were that time, in that 6 years time period where you know how to steal is the same. You learn it that time in that 6 years period. So anything you learn, any habit you have, some you inherited them from your father, that is your father's side, your generational side, from your mother's side, from your generational side, from your mother. But basic things that you learn that are your character, that you know these are your character, you learned that from that 6 years time. So now when I say find yourself, there are some characters that you have that are built inside you, that you know that you are someone that can lie. You know that you know yourself that you are good in lying. If you're someone that know how to lie, you know yourself that you are good in lying. If you are someone that know how to steal, you know you are good in stealing. If you're someone that know how to play tricks, if you're someone that know anything, you know that you are good in this stuff. So now you are going to pick all this stuff, what you know you are good at. You are going to go back, go into yourself and know and ask yourself, what are you good at? What do you know how to do? So I've talked about this in one of my videos, but this I'm breaking it down. So this knowing thyself is some characters. It's not only a talent. It's not only you knowing how to sing. It's not everybody that know how to sing. It's not everybody that know how to dance. It's not everybody that know how to act. It's not everybody that is good in studies. It's not everybody that is brilliant. So, but there are some things you are good at. There are some things you are personally good at. So those things that you are good at is what you are going to pick out and mold and form the self that we are talking about. Maybe you know how to do something, there's something you know how to do, and you know this, that you know how to do these things, you are good at it, nobody can beat you in it. So these are the things you are going to pick out and form it and know how to use this stuff. Like if you see some kind of people, they are doing some kind of strange things, they are doing things that no one else can do, is because they went back into themselves and find what they can do. Like me talking to you now, a lot of people always say, you talk too much, Kevin, you talk too much, Kevin. Every time there are some people that can't just talk to me because I talk too much. I wouldn't want them to say anything. I want to prove to them that I know it all. So they'll say, you talk too much, you know how to talk too much. So I went inside and find this habit that I love doing. I like to learn, I like arguing with people, I like to know stuff. So instead of me to argue with people, instead of me to start forcing what I know to people, I thought about, all right, let me put my message out there. So who is willing to listen, who is willing to listen to my message? Who is not willing to listen? I will not force the person. I decided that I will not argue with anybody. I will not force myself or force someone to understand what I understand. I decided to go on YouTube, go on Google, go everywhere, try to know a lot of things, try to know more. I went inside. I know that I'm good in stuff like this. I am good in trying to know something. So I went inside. I went into myself, know what I know how to do. I know what I'm good at. I know how to find out, how to learn something when it comes to knowing anything about history, anything about the past. I want to know everything about life. So there's no need for me to force people or to force what I know on people. So I went inside and learned this and developed this habit. So I'm developing this habit now. I've created a habit and I've opened a faculty and I'm building this faculty. Now I've found myself. This is the self that I'm talking about. Maybe this talking habit or this discussing or trying to pass my knowledge is something I learned or something I've inherited from someone in my generation, or something I've inherited from somebody in my family, or something I inherited or something I took while I was growing up during that 6 years data period. So I've took this habit and I've took this idea and I've taken this, that I know that this is who I am, this is what I am good at. So I'm using it for the benefit of the whole world. I'm trying to put my message out there. So this is the finding the self. The finding the self is not that self that is already created. No, there's no created self. It's you that is going to go in yourself and look for what you are good at. So if you've seen that there's a lot of stuff you are good at and those stuff are bad, for example, maybe you are good at lying, you're good at stealing, you're good at chasing women. So you can transform this thing, you can change it. There are a lot of characters that I have that I built by myself unconsciously while I was growing up. So this character I built in me. So I changed this character. You can fix this character, you can fix it up, you can replace it, because it's already a faculty that is open. So now you are going to replace it with new things. If you are someone that lied before, try as much as possible to start seeing the truth. You are changing it. If you are someone that steals, try as much as possible to stop stealing. You replace it with something good. Maybe you are someone that don't know how to act or behave around people. You replace it with something good. So you are using this faculty that is already open. You are replacing it with something good. So this channel is to help people to create a good character, to create a good behavior and a good character, because this life you are living, you are a star seed. So you that is watching this video, you are the one that know who you are. You are trying to find yourself, you are finding yourself. So that's why you are here. You are a star seed. You are in this movie of life. So you have to create your character so that you can live your life well and act this beautiful movie of life, so that your story will be heard. A lot of people will learn about you. A lot of people will try to know you. You will live in the minds of men and women for life, so you won't be forgotten. So that is why we are really here. We are here so that we will not be forgotten. So the only way for you not to be forgotten is for you to create a perfect character so that you will act this movie of life. So I did a video to let a lot of people know the level they are in knowing. So if you are in this channel, I'm going to help you know more about how you can create a perfect character and know where you are in the level of this game of life, in the level of this movie of life. So I hope this message help you guys out there men and women, beautiful ladies and gentlemen, the star seed, the choosing one. You are the one. If you clicked in this video, you are the one. There's something special about you. You have a unique destiny. There's something you have to do in this life, and you have to do it well. So you have to be here so that you can create that perfect character for you to achieve that goal that you have set for yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something from this. Thanks for watching. I see you in my next video. Ciao. See you in my next video.